Hey folks, I'm back. 2 nights in a row. So first things first, I just want to, because I neglected to do this last night, I'm going to send Sean a little shout out. He rated me last night very kindly, and I didn't catch it in time by the end of the stream. I was probably pretty tired after 5 hours worth of blather as well. So there you go, Sean. Appreciate it very much. Sometimes I remember to do things, sometimes I forget. I did remember to raid out last night though, so I feel pretty good about that. Our old friend Tripping Balls, I got to go see him. So tonight I'm running dual platforms again. I'm doing YouTube and I'm doing Twitch, pretending like I know what I'm doing at the same time. And we're gonna go back into Kingdom Come Deliverance and see how Henry's doing. We made some pretty good progress last night. A little exploring, a little bit of questing, sharpening various skills, and not dying. I made it through 5 hours without dying, so that's pretty good. I didn't really push the envelope very hard either, but and I avoided some of the fights, but they're challenging little fights sometimes. Let's flip over. The birds carry us away again, and then get into game. I forgot to check beforehand to see how many hours I have in now, but a good amount, under 100. But we're getting up there. I looked competent in my combat scenes last night, which was good. I'll always take competence. I'll also take luck whenever that appears. I'm always happy to capitalize on luck. Luck over competence even sometimes. Let's see where we are. Oh yeah, so we just helped our friend Shepherd out. You know his name. Siegfried, yes. Siegfried, we helped him out earlier on in our adventure. Fight off some wolves that have been harassing his lovely sheep. He had another sheep picked off recently, so we went down over the hill here and took care of a few more wolves, and hopefully that's the end of his troubles for now. Happy Siegfried. It's always nice to help him out. Got a lovely attitude. So just, hey, got a follow there. Thank you very much, Opizzle, for the follow. We're just getting started here, so you're in a good time. I'm gonna have a look at my journal to see what we can work on tonight. This is the main quest, so of course all roads lead to trying to find our way into the castle here, into Trotsky Castle. And the way in is through a wedding party, because the castle's locked down due to civil war and bandits in the area, so they've locked everything down pretty tight. And we need to find our way in. One of two ways to get in through with a wedding party for a big wedding that's happening. Apparently it'll let the security down a little bit when people get hitched up. So that's our ticket. And we've got a bunch of quests to do to try to get that arranged so we can find our way in. And the whole point of getting into the castle is to meet with the local lord and try to convince him to swing on our side of the Civil War. And so that's the task. Originally, Henry, the main character here, took off with a party of 6, I think it was. 4 of them were killed in an ambush. Him and Sir Hans carried on forward. Henry and Sir Hans kind of had a parting of the ways due to some disagreements, and now they're trying to do this individually. We don't know where Sir Hans is since we left him back in Troskowitz. It seems like weeks ago now, but that's where we're at. So we've got a series of side quests that we're trying to complete, and some tasks as well. I don't know how they differentiate between a task and a side quest, but they do. So last night I was trying to work on some combat training a little bit with Tomcat down here in the Nomads camp, otherwise known as Roma camp. And He went easy on me, I think, and I get some good practice in there, and all's good. So I got my skill levels up a little bit in sword fighting, which is pretty important. Let me try to figure out what I want to do tonight. Oh, there's a new activity. So that this is a new indicator that I think just came up in a recent patch because I don't remember seeing them before. This is what they, no, is that what the village? Maybe it's not. This is maybe a different thing. I don't remember what's here. So maybe we're close enough that it's worth checking that out. We're up at the Shepherd here. We just had to south through Takov and on to find out what that's at. So there's our start. We've got a path, and just to check to see what time it is. Oh, it's getting late in the day, so that'll probably be the last thing we do before we head back to Takov and jump into bed and have a little rest. And now I'm too heavy to get on the horse. I also took some damage fighting the wolves. So I can see on the bars down below, my health is about a little under half. So I have to keep that in mind as I make my way across. Maybe there's some stuff I can put on the horse here so I'm not carrying everything in the world. Broadsword that I can't use right now. That's probably a good one to move. There we go. So I'm underweight again, which is good. Probably don't need 5,000 torches. And down on the horse. Down on the horse. Horse. Anything I'm not wearing, basically. Spectacles. And yeah, it's kind of silly to be carrying food around me when it could be on the horse. As long as I guess I don't get separated from the horse. But I'm light enough now that I can. Pebbles won't mind me weighing her down a little more. For a little while longer, so to the south we go. Figure out what's at that new indicator. Very special quest. So I'm going to be avoiding combat for a little while. Which isn't that new, I often avoid combat. I'm not that good at it yet. Yeah, so welcome in, Opizzle. Good to see you. We've been working our way through. This is Takov right here, actually. Slow down a little bit. Working our way through Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 since its launch date early in February. So I guess we're about a month in. There's the blacksmith right there. That's where we usually lay down for the night because I have a room there. I have to remember to keep an eye on YouTube as well. Looks like YouTube's about 30 seconds behind. Which is fine. Just try not to pay any attention to that because it'll screw me up. Yeah, I just started with YouTube last night just to see first of all, if I could make it work, if I could get the stream to work on both platforms, since it looks like it has. And it looks like the quality of the video is pretty decent as well. What's he doing? Okay, so there's the rabbit of concern. I don't know who that guy was, and if there was more than one of them there, I'm not going to bother checking it out right now. Because my odds aren't good, and I'm already injured. He's kind of looking for me. They call it the bunny of concern, or the rabbit of jeopardy, perhaps. There's different terms for it. Just an indicator that something's happening in game that I should be aware of. I don't know why they made it a rabbit, but they did. I might be in my area here that I want to get close to. Yeah, I am. Okay, so just to the northwest now. There's something down here that I need to check out. It's not specified. Like there's something in the field right there. That's a deer. So that's just a stump. I'm going to check it out carefully. Do a little reconnaissance, see what it is. See if it's something I can handle right now. If not, I'll come back. Live to fight another day and all that jazz. Have someone down there. Is it just one someone, or are there multiple someones? It's a little interesting that there's that guy's right up about here. So I don't know what the deal is right now. This is just a little, some kind of homestead or something. Just be careful. He looks like he's on his own. He's not armed or anything, or armored. No, he is armed. He's a shepherd, okay. All right, we were just talking. I can help other shepherds. It's the shepherd lineage of quests right now. So Siegfried is the other shepherd just up the hill.
Siegfried sent me. I helped him hunt some wolves.
Aye. You've come just in time. Those fucking wolves made their mother bitch burn in hell. They scattered my sheep all over the countryside. I caught all of them except one. I can't for the love of God find her. And my master's already accused me of selling her.
Should I help you find her?
More like what's left of her. Aye. With a little luck, the wolves left her head intact. So just cut off her ear.
Right. Why the ear?
Because it's marked. Every farmer burned his own brand on his sheep so he can recognize them, eh? When master sees that ear, he'll believe me. No one will buy a sheep without an ear. That'd be suspicious.
And what if I meet up with those wolves?
Aye. What do you think? Kill him.
That little shepherd. I'm gonna help him, but I don't think.
I'll look for your lost sheep. Well, for her ear, at least.
Thanks. I have enough work on my hands keeping my eyes on the rest of them. If it's not a hungry wolf, it's a hungry soldier.
Where should I start?
Aye. During all the ruckus, I saw the wolves run off down there into the forest.
Down
So
there.
I'd start there. See you later.
Okay. Did we get a down to their indication on the map? We did not. So I guess downhill. It's down there. So somewhere down here, maybe. Just trying to remember if I can heal myself rather than acting pathetic and waiting for a rest. Where's my bandage? Yeah, I've got a lot of bandages. I can only use them if I'm bleeding, that's right. Nice thought, but no luck. It's not a healing potion. I can make things that do provide some healing, but... Let's see here. Okay, that increases my horsemanship and hounds master skills for a day. These are just means of... Okay. They're little boosts, but not for health. That one just saves the game, which is helpful. And that's just for marksmanship. So I can take a quick scan down here just to see. Oh, that's a big dog. There's a sheep. Last time we followed a blood trail to the wolves, so maybe something like that again. I see a trail in the woods there down in the dark, so that could be a spot. A deer. Not that helpful. A bunch of deer. Alright. Check it out. I don't think the wolves can pull me off my horse, so as long as I don't get stupid here, it should be fine. There's always a chance I'm going to be stupid, however. The odds aren't 0. Okay. I'm just watching for blood trails, or hopefully a live sheep. Okay. Just deer so far. You wouldn't think there'd be deer around if there were wolves, but I'm not sure if the AI works that way in this game. Because obviously the deer aren't really that concerned that I'm running through an horse. Only slightly. I'm not seeing much down here. I would think I would have seen it something by now. Just gonna double back and try a different path. It's also getting dark, of course, too, so I gotta be mindful of that. What do you got? What? Find something. There's some wolves howling. Did you find mutt? Dog's mane is mud. I don't know if he's an actual mud or not. Uh-oh. Wolves. I'm out. This is not a great position for, I'm gonna go back up north. Come back to this in the morning. If my... it's the deer again. If my mounted combat skills were better, I could give that a run. And then again, I've got a short sword, so... trying to reach a wolf from a horse with a short sword is probably not an easy task either. The math doesn't add up. They're very tall wolves. This place is just full of deer, though. Okay, I'm just going to take a little look down this path. Maybe there's something of a blood trail here. Yeah. Just gonna check the map quickly. Okay. Takov is actually my destination for sleeping anyway, so maybe I'll just continue up this trail. And so we haven't seen any sheep evidence yet. But the wolves may be the main indicator here anyway. May have been something around that wolf's den that fragments of sheep. I don't know where my dog went. He's still growling at wolves. I can call him. No. Didn't want to. Oh, there he is. Okay. Perfect. I was going to whistle for him. Dismount and whistle are the same key, so I can't do both at the same time. Dark little trail through the ravine. My last fight against the wolves actually went pretty well. And my dog was really good at distracting them and cutting down my odds a little slightly, so they'd be I wouldn't be taking on all four of them at once. I think that was a rabbit. There's another shepherd over there. Beehives here. They're pretty cool. Medieval beehives. Of course, they didn't have sugar back then. The honey was the main, probably one of the main sources of. They didn't have cane sugar, I should say. They may have had beet sugar.
Someone's been pampering this horse.
Grocer. And then we're back to the blacksmith. So a good rest should get my health back up fully. That's what we're shooting for here. Have a look at. I can also do some work at this smithy. So he's allowed me to. I can start blacksmithing to work on my crafting skills if I wanted to. I don't think I have enough materials right now. Why is it locked now? What? This is where I was keeping my stuff before. And he's locked me out.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Indeed. So, a few of these have to do with the quest. So, a couple of quests I'm working on. But Maybe I could do one of these practice runs since I've got an hour or two to kill.
Things I'd like to ask about smithing.
Ask away.
So this blacksmith is the one that's supposed to make a sword. He's been invited to the wedding party. So one of these convoluted quest lines is that I have to find a fragment of an old sword that was made with Damascus steel. He's gonna melt it down. Can't think of the right blacksmithing term. He's gonna melt it down and create a new sword with it, which is gonna be a wedding present, which is gonna be, of course, will help them win favor at this wedding. So there's a few steps I need to do to get there. And these are things I already know. I've already gone through this whole quest tree, so.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's all I need to know.
There's nothing more I can gain from going through that. And
I'm still not really sure of myself in the forge. Could you show me again how it's done?
All right, you can forge me another hunting sword. Have you got what you need?
Damn, I haven't.
I don't have enough
Hey,
supplies.
get it, all right? What are you waiting for? I'll be happy to sell you something if you want.
Yeah, let's do that. I can't remember what I need, though.
What do you have for sale?
I can come back to them, I guess, if I need to. Materials. So I need iron. Oh boy, I can't remember now. Well, instead of doing this, I'm going to check the
Take
recipe.
care then. Thanks for nothing.
Some of these interactions are a little bit rough still. Hopefully some updates in future updates will take care of some of these. The worst one that I've seen is that you just have a conversation with someone and they immediately forget who you are and start yelling at you for trespassing. So it just doesn't seem like it's all that graceful a transition, really. So I'm sure they'll get to it. So no, not books. Okay, that's crafting. That's the one. So for this, I need 2 bits of steel, 2 pieces of scrap metal, and 1 piece of fastening material. And I have none of them, so that's easy. 211. He can also repair stuff for me too. So.
What do you have for sale?
I don't have the skill level to repair everything that I need. So I've forgotten it already. That's awesome. I know I need 1 of these. How much money do I have? I've got 131 groschen. And I think it was iron. 2 iron. And scrap metal, I think. We'll see how it goes. I can always come back to them. And I should haggle with them.
Let's talk about the price.
All right, I'm listening.
It helps build relationships, which is a very important factor in this game. Bring them down a little bit.
Very well then.
Okay, that was
Doing
easy.
business. Take care.
I guess I should have talked them down a little more. Let's see if I can do something now. Oh, steel. It wasn't iron, it was steel. Okay. What's my other recipes? Oh, there's swords, axes. That's the one I needed iron for. Frankfurt steel, which he didn't have any of. And scrap metal for a work axe. I also make horseshoes, but let's make the sword that he was talking about. So 2 items of steel. And oh, there he is.
Show me your way.
So our last little thing before going to bed. And we can go look at the wolves. That'll be a little more exciting than making a sword, but making a sword's kind of cool too. He only has a couple pieces. So.
I'd like to discuss the price.
Sure. Why not?
Talk him down a little more than last time.
Satisfied?
Look, offer a bit more and we can make a deal.
Aye, you'll convince me with that price. I hope you'll be satisfied, my friend.
You growling at? Let me change my clothes first. A little more appropriate for smithing. A full suit of armor. Alright. So we do go through the steps with this, so I just have to remember how to do this because it's been a while. So yeah, you move it in and out of the coals and get the bellows on it until you get it up to the right temperature. I think I might make a few bucks on this, but not very much. Pretty basic item. There we go, getting up there now. Oh, lovely. Oh, that's a winner. Let me bring it over and start wailing on it. You can tell by the sound and the sparks how you're doing with it. Bit of crafting this game, not oh, well, I guess no. There's a few different areas. Pretty much every area you can, from alchemy to tailoring. All right, and whistling is very important. So rotate is F. They're over. Oh. It's almost getting too cold. I have to put it back in. Yeah, pretty much dead now. So over time, it starts to take shape. Put it back over in the forge to heat up again. All right. Won't take too long now that we've already got it heated up. Good, good. Back to the anvil.
Well, I'm about half done.
So you're supposed to hit it in a sequence, so slowly moving it down the edge of the blade. Presumably as one would if one were actually working metal. Method is everything. Probably some arm strength too. Oh, no one saw that one.
Good doggy. Good boy.
There's a little time killer before we,
It'll be done in no time.
yeah, before we go to bed. So it improves the blacksmithing skills. Yeah, it's getting too cold there.
Now I just have to temper it.
All right. Heat it up one more time and then Into the water it goes. Temper the blade. Think that's to help it keep an edge. Look at that. Quality 3. Lovely. So I can sell this now, because I don't really need another hunting sword. I think he's actually on to bed, so I'm selling it to no one right now. In the morning, I'll sell it to someone. I could go grab a beer. I haven't been working on my drinking skills very much. That's getting far behind. Let's see what that looks like. I actually haven't tried it in a pub before, so. So, see if she serves me over here. Stranger in town, they might not bother with me. Ring a little bell or something. Excuse me, miss? Wait, there we go. Wait, he closed? Come back. There we go. Yep. A service would be nice. Okay. I played dice last night, so that was there. I don't think there's a gambling skill, but you do have to learn how to play the game. So there's all the skill isn't actually a little different mechanism, I guess.
Good boy.
No. Maybe I have to go see them. Lady sitting all by herself. Keeper, herds boy. Anka, okay. There we go. We're in business. Let's go with, we'll start with one. Not gonna get too crazy.
I hope you'll be satisfied. Take care.
I wonder what time they close. I wonder if she let me sit with her. Oh, I don't want to sit right next to her. That's probably a bit forward. Hello, love.
Why is this sticky?
Well,
Taking their time again.
and her food. There we go.
Ah, what kind of pig was sitting here?
We're closing.
Just got
no
here.
more beer. I'm
Oh.
closing up.
I just got... Oh, well. Let me look at this here. So under the players tab, I think it's a secondary... No, it's a skill. So, drinking, yes. So I'm a level 5 drinker. Don't yet have any of the perks that go along with it, but I just keep drinking beer and eventually I'll be a champ. And there's some interesting ones in here, like Tavern Brawler. Commit a minor drunk while minor crime while drunk. You can excuse yourself by claiming your impaired state. Okay. Well, just some extra flavor to the game, I guess. Drunk life is just somehow nicer. So you're an experienced reveler. I did have one more drink. I should watch. Oh, okay. Food eventually degrades in quality as well until it goes spoiled, like the spoiled wolf meat is. Hopefully, I can feed the wolf meat to the dog, which doesn't seem to care. Oh, I do have more mead. Okay, maybe we'll drink that. And And if I check my buffs, yeah, I'm a quarter into my drunkenness debuff, which means whether it helps you or hurts you, the positive phase followed by a negative phase. Yes, indeed. Increases your speech, strength, agility, and charisma to a maximum of +4. Not everyone drinks quite like that, but okay. And then we go into a negative phase, where all of us go of a negative direction and become a little bit, maybe dumber. Anyway, it's an interesting little mechanism that they have in the game. And see that actually went up to level 6 with that second drink, so it doesn't take much to bump them along. And
Good day.
oh, I got a perk point. Look at that. Speak of the devil. They're trying to kick me out too, so I better not take too long. So I got a perk point. A little star up there indicates that. So either I can... If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. I'd like to have that skill right now. Plus, when you're drunk, all the beds are 10% more comfortable. Okay. When you drink, things start happening, but surprisingly, nothing serious has ever happened to you. So that's St. Vivian's Grace. Under the influence of alcohol, you'll be less likely to be injured from falling from a height because the patron saint of drinkers has a protective hand over you. I'm just going to take this one. If you're meant to get a hangover while sleeping, now you won't. So that might come in handy at some point. Now we can go to bed. Test this out. No one's fighting tonight. That's good. Yeah, so hopefully my voice will hold up tonight. Last night, after about 2 hours, I was feeling pretty crunchy, so... Oh wait, maybe I could feed the dog. Where'd the dog go? There.
Here, Mutt.
Yeah, boy. Oh, and I'm hungry. Do I have anything in this? All right, so this is some of my backup equipment. It's mostly duplicates of what I already have, so I don't need to carry this around with me at this point. But it is a persistent storage, basically. This trunk will be available to me wherever I get more of a advanced level bed, I guess, like in an inn or here. Get a good 8 hours. There we go, and off with a bolster. Full health again, and full piss and vinegar. Ready to go visit the wolves. Morning, ma'am. Lady. A little wash in. The day started. Okay, where's our friend? He might not be awake yet. Peek in this window. It's not up yet. When he gets up, I'll just double check to, there he goes. I don't want to creep him while he's going to the washroom or something. I'm just getting some firewood.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Indeed. Take care of each other, in fact. Okay, he's getting his breakfast fire going. Have a look at this again. So, we are on our way down to try to figure out the wolf situation down here. The first path we went down to was this one. when we found a wolf slayer. Probably about here. I don't know what that almost looks like a thing right there. So we'll check that out again and try to find. Does he have a name? Smolyak sheep. Okay, that's that helps. So it's somewhere in this vicinity. So I should have had that up before. I can also do something to check my own. First of all, change into my armor. And where are my materials here? In my armor's kit, I can. Okay, these could use an upgrade. I can't. I don't have the skill. Everything except for that is in pretty good shape. So maybe if the blacksmith can repair that, that'd be great. You may not be able to. Saber's at 95 condition rating, so that's still pretty good. That's the hunting sword I just made yesterday. And this will be for my bow and arrow, which is at 73. And I don't have the skill to fix it anyway, so. I'm going to wait for the blacksmith. And I can use the grindstones to sharpen my sword as well. Maybe I should try to do that and see if I remember how. But you can damage it too if you're not careful. So you move it back and forth on stone like this. You can angle it up and down. Make sure you get the right edge on it. And then it's turn it, it's the space key. So the sparks are supposed to be an indicator that you're doing the right thing. And if there's smoke that comes from it, that's a bad sign. You'd have a good sharp blade. You can see with the saber, it's all one-sided weapon, so the sharp edge is all on the upper side in this case. And there's a little bit of a. Can I look at it? There we go. There's a little bit of a tip, but it's not that sharp of a tip. It's more of a slashing weapon because it's a cavalry weapon. Like a short sword or a long sword it'd be two-sided, and it would have a sharp tip on it. So a good poke with that would hurt though, especially if you got it in the right location. So. That's good enough for now. Oops. They don't like when you pull out weapons in the middle of a village. For some reason. Come out and see me. Mr. I don't know if I can get in here without them yelling at me for trespassing, but I'll try it. Okay, so far so good. Maybe I can actually have breakfast here. Oh, I can. Look at that. If you can't eat from the pot, it'll indicate that you'd be stealing from it. So let's eat up. Whatever that is. Some sort of stew. Delicious. Wait for him to finish. Looks like he's almost done. Feed mud again.
Here, Mutt.
Oh, you almost lost it, Mutt.
That looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Okay, let's see if he can help me out here. Hello. Oh. Not the dialogue I need. I need the left. Okay. There we go. Maybe he's not open for business yet. Maybe that's it. Too early. See what time it is. There we go. That's what I want to see. So try this one, and I don't know if I have the money to get it fixed either. Why is it to repair it is 248? It seems a bit high. I don't have enough money to repair it, so. Well, it's good to work on your blacksmith skills, I guess, so you don't have to pay that somewhat high fee. Anyway, we'll go with what we got. The armor's not going to break down from one battle, so. Double check. So I think I'll take the main road. I'll go east and then south. Stay on the main road for now till it gets a little bit lighter. We can poke around in the woods. There we go. So I've got a few games now that I kind of want to finish. This is one of them. The other would be Stalker. I'm still early days in Stalker and need to get back to that. There's some challenges with the state of the game, but back down here, isn't it? So I'll double check here before yeah, a little too early. There have been some fairly significant updates to Stalker, so I could get back into it now. I was playing a little bit, maybe about a week and a half ago now. Why do I feel like I'm not on track here? There's a sheep though, so I must be close. Yeah, they're down here. Sun hasn't quite reached this side of the hill yet, so. We'll get there. Funny little place there. Let me see. So this is the area I've got to search for that sheep. And like I say, we did come upon wolves right in the middle, so that's probably what we're going to be doing again. And it may be worthwhile to ride straight to there. See, I can't do actually I could pull out my bow and shoot some arrows into them, which would be a good way of increasing my combat skills too before I jump off with a sword. Just there's not a lot of room to maneuver a horse in that kind of thick woods. So kind of have to think this through a little bit. Okay. I haven't seen the shepherd up yet. They probably get up early. You don't know that many shepherds, so I can't confirm that. Oh, there it is. Okay.
You silly doggy.
One more map check. So we're going basically due west here. Here. down this trail into the still dark woods. Nice to bring both dogs down with me, but I don't think I can do that. So let's break out the bow. I actually haven't tried firing the bow from a horse before, so this is probably pretty similar. I just have to stop the horse. The wolves weren't charging at the horse when I rode through the first time. It was just up on this hill right here. There's a little hummock in the middle where I think the wolf's den is. And Mott will probably go nuts here in a second once he sees the wolves. Right up there. Don't see them yet. I'm gonna circle around this thing. There's one right there. See if I can do this. I don't think I can fire a bow from here. Wait a minute. Sword. Oh, interesting. He's attacking the horse. Go shield and sword then. I only see one so far. There he is. Can't reach him. I don't think. Maybe up on the hill. I saw a second wolf. Yeah, I don't think I can reach him. Right. Let's go. I can't swing at that. Back away a little bit. Okay, one down. There's never just one wolf. There's sometimes just one wolf? Okay. I didn't take any damage. He chewed on me a little bit. But I think the armor. Is that a second? Let's get up there. What am I hearing? There's mushrooms. Wolf. Wolves. Okay. Okay. I'm getting my shield up. Okay, that time I parried one off. Where's the other one? Where you at, Mutt? The other one run away? There's the sheep. You want to swing at Mutt? Okay, he's running away. Ah, it's too fast. I was gonna try to use a bow. Okay, I didn't take any damage again. Like I said, my armor probably took a little bit of wear and tear, but could have been worse. They weren't very coordinated, these wolves. How did I lose that sheep? It was so big. There it is. So I have to loot the sheep, which means take its ear in this case. Okay, so that yeah, let's get back to the horse. Can also take the ears off of wolves to sell them. Take the meat too if I want it. I've got plenty of wolf meat right now to feed our old friend Mutt with, so I won't take any more. Where did Mutt go? Anyway. I'll give him a little more meat too.
What I have for you.
He did a good job there. Oh, the venison's gone too. Now spoiled. All right, we are friends to the shepherds. Doing good work. Interesting, I didn't think the wolves would attack me while I was on horseback, but they obviously did. Don't think they did any damage. I don't think the horses can take damage that I've seen. But I also don't want my horse to get injured. Let's see if we can find our friend. Tell him the good news. Are they home? No. The heck's that? Okay, that's just a little cache, I guess. That's probably placed a cool spot to keep things, I would think. I'm not going to take his milk, though. Oddly placed brush. Where'd this dude go? Wash the blood away. Like blood water. Breakfast. There he is. Shepherds sit in weird places. Indeed, good news, sir.
I found the dead sheep.
Okay, that's
Or
not
at
good.
least what's left of her.
Aye. And do you have the ear?
Here you go.
Finally. My master will believe me. It's a shame about the sheep. I'd be happier if she'd stayed whole.
It was my pleasure. If that's not enough for him, he can go to the hill in the forest to see for himself. She's still lying there.
Aye, he's too lazy for that. And here's what I promised you. You defended my honor. See you later.
Strange little man. So a few good things, some reputation. Oh, bandages. Okay. And the die of misfortune. Nice. Nice little collection there.
What's that? Well, never mind. I thought something was going on.
Just me, brother. Yeah, let's have a little look-see. 2 pork points out of all this, so I got a strength out of this, which is great. A pack mule probably means I can carry more, which 12 more pounds. A wrestler. My strength will make it easier to win fights in the clinch, because it can be harder for your opponent to react to your actions, okay? Tight grip. The higher your strength skill, the easier it will be for you to knock someone out or kill them stealthily, okay? Interesting. Train hard, fight easy. 2. Take your training seriously. What would Captain Bernard say if you didn't? Required strength for all weapons will be 5 lower for you. In general, if you have a lower strength than the weapon requires, you'll do less damage with it. On the other hand, if it's higher, you'll do slightly more damage. with this perk, you'll reach that state sooner. So I think this is good because there's certain weapons I can't use right now. So this may allow me to do that. Lovely justification. Okay, so there's the strength point. And there's that drum noise. I thought that was actually outside my house. It's in-game noise. So Houndmaster was the other one. And we can have Mutt Hunt. If we want to. Body heat. He keeps us warm at night and makes sleeping a little bit better out in the wild. Charming companion increases our charisma, as every handsome dog will. Barking. Okay, so this is where he might actually acts as a distraction for my sneaking skills. Master Sneak. So he's better with the sniffer in this one. And lastly, I kind of like this. It's nice having someone who can fight my weak ass in combat. So combat will be tougher and take 10% less damage from enemies. So let's give that to mine. He's deserved it. And I should eat something too if I can. Everything hasn't spoiled. So yeah, I actually got some food from this last set of rewards. So my onions are getting quite concerning. Carrots, gone. So my nourishment's at 64 right now. Get it up a bit higher. Bread, yeah. Let's just put it in a pouch. I didn't want to do that. So 83. Eat some delicious cooked onions. Stop doing that. So that actually puts it in the pouch when I just quick tap the E button. Onions. And maybe dried apple because I got some of those. That's pretty good. So this may mean that I have another shepherd that I can go visit on the shepherd tour, 2025, 1408, whatever it is. So over here, there's another shepherd's enclosure, and you can go do that. If I really wanted to fast travel over, I would, but there's a benefit to riding a horse because you're learning the skill as you go. So I will do that. So we go through Troskowitz, and where am I now? I lost where I am. I'm right here. He's right there. Okay, so we go up the hill and to the east. See what we find. More wolves. But for each of these sort of, I guess they're like micro combats. I'm gaining some combat skills doing this, so they're worth doing. That way, when I really need it, when I'm fighting bandits or mercenaries or whoever, and they're tougher adversaries, I'll be a little bit more prepared for it. Those battles have been a bit one-sided. So this might be actually a new mechanism that they put in one of these recent updates to help people level up their combat skills, because I don't remember it from before. Like when the game first launched. Here's Troskowitz. So we basically go straight. Okay, this is the cemetery here where we started yesterday's stream, basically right there. So make our way over, help out the shepherd on that side of town. Practice our sword arm a bit, get it tuned up. Take him off the path now, where I want to be going. We'll get there. It's just a roundabout. All good. Through the beehives. Let's slow down for these because they're pretty cool. Hopefully not get stung. The other ones you could actually see the bees. Maybe I have to get off the horse. Okay. All right, so continue east. Between the fences. Whoa, drop. Back on the main road. Okay, so this is the... I think this is the cemetery up here. Some dude on the road. Hanging out. Messenger. I wonder what the message is. It's a cemetery. So the next shepherd is just up here. Across this field. Yeah. Deer. Right here. Time to meet another shepherd. This time it's Stanislav.
God grant you health.
Siegfried said you might welcome some help.
Aye, and you've come just in time, lad. I just bought this fucking animal from Siegfried. He gave me a friend's discount, but I shouldn't have taken that ram even if it was free.
Uh-oh.
Slow down a little. What ram?
As soon as he got a sniff of wolves, he hightailed it out of there.
You think a sheep would stay in the herd?
Aye, exactly. This ram ran off straight into the deepest, darkest forest, and I'm supposed to look for him there at my age. The wolves are said to be in that part of the forest.
Let me guess. You want me to go in there?
A few years ago, I would have
Kind of
gone
a
in
theme
there, with
there,
pleasure
Henry.
and given them a beating. But what can I do now? I'm so old. You're still young. It'll be easy for you.
I'm on it.
I'll help you.
Oh, that would be mighty nice of you. That ram is as dumb as a log, but losing even a single sheep would be a shame. There are some clearings not far from here in the woods. If he's still alive, he'll definitely be grazing there.
He'll come with me, just like that.
No, but take this carrot. He'll follow you to the ends of the earth for that.
Now, what does that remind me of?
See you soon, my friend.
The old carrot trick. Alright, so I'll check out the map and see what we're aiming for here. Probably down here. Carrot on a stick. There we go. Oh, actually, it's further over. So it's to the east, almost to the edge of the map, actually. And a clearing, perhaps, over here, so... Trying to remember if I saw bandits over here. I know there were some up here last time, but most likely it'd be wolves this on this occasion. Wolves in a thunderstorm. Away we go. And take the road in. I think we should have plenty of daylight left as well, so that won't be an issue. It's dark because of the storm. And it should just be a little bit further over here. They were almost out of map anyway, so doesn't seem to be a great grazing area for sheep, but what do I know? I'm surprised I couldn't use the bow. I'm thinking back to this. Maybe that's a skill I have to pick up. Because I can't draw it at all right now. I can praise the horse. Good. Anyway, so I can't use it from here. So just a little, maybe I'll go up and around. I know the mercenaries, the Tartars or Kumans, yes. They could use, they're very good at horseback bowmanship. So they're quite, but they have a short bow. Maybe it's because I have a long bow. I have never practiced this skill, so not so good at it. Grab it. So it should just be down to the right. There's a field here, so. There we go. Here are the wolves. I don't know if there's a good defensive spot. There's a sheep. Still standing.
It's Ignatius.
Oh, that's the... He's gonna follow me? You gotta follow me, brother. Before this happens. Okay, too late. Shit. Moving, Ignatius. Did I hit my dog? Shit. Now I'm bleeding. Angry man, angry man. I think I ended up whacking the dog, which didn't help matters. Who's next? Who's next? Damn it. Okay, watch my stamina. Okay. Who's next? Who's next? Ah. Okay, stamina. Protect the sheep, protect the sheep. We do it? Dramatic music's gone, so that probably is a good sign. Yeah, it gets a little bit dicey. Shit. They coming back? A little bit dicey when the wolves and my dog are running between each other. Okay.
Greetings, Ignatius. I heard you were lost. No, you don't say. You're lucky the wolves didn't get you. Don't worry. I'll get you home this time. Sit. I said, sit. Oh, aye. Only for carrots.
Okay. That was fun, but we need our carrot in hand, I guess. How do we... He is following me already, so... I'm gonna stay on foot for now. Lead Ignatius home. Come on, buddy. Step over the hill. Find where my dog went, too. Come on. Everyone come along. Where are you going? Get over here. Thank you. Let's go. I thought I was actually bleeding from the wolves, but I guess I'm not. Come on. Get pebbles up here too. No, where'd he go? Come on, you. So I think we're just up over the hill. Yeah, just up here. Might be better to go up the road a little bit. Actually, no, we can cut through here. I thought there was more of a ravine there. More of a cliff. Come on, buddy. Hey, it's my dog. Probably pissed at me. Up, up, up. Hey, everybody, come along. Come on. Not far now. Through these rocks. Where are you? Oh, you're here. Let's go, Ignatius. Ooh, that's a close one. Go, Ignatius. Oh, don't need my bow either. Just I'm scaring this guy. Come on, buddy.
My God, that looks like a bloody expensive horse.
Wait till he's down, I think. Maybe have to feed him. There you go, buddy. Eat it up. The old carrot trick gets them every time. Once he's done cooking, I think I can interact with him again. What are you barking at? No rush. I'll feed you.
Look what I have for you.
Oh, nice.
You silly doggy.
Double check the task to make sure I did everything. Pretty sure I did. Oh, to the pen. Alright, to the pen. Come on, Ignatius. Oh, I just gave him my carrot, so I don't know if I can get him over here. Damn it. Do I have a backup carrot? Don't. Well, that's just painful. Can I pick him up? No, come here. Where are you going? Oh shit. I wonder. Is he going back down there? Oh my god. Ignatius. There he is. I think.
Sit. I said, sit. Oh, aye. Only for carrots. How's Stanislav treating you? Why'd you run away when you have so many sheep friends there? Oh, that's the very reason, you say.
Come on, buddy. He's not going to follow me without a carrot. I don't have a carrot. Well, that's... Dude has any more carrots in here. Don't run away. Stay right there. That's too generous. A little bit.
Doggy, good boy.
A little bit too early. Oh, maybe. No. Maybe we'll have to go down and see the gravedigger. There was this little encampment down here. I'm going to check this first. Carefully. Whoa, 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 whoa. There was a way down. Pretty steep, but not too bad. Wondering if there's anything in this camp that we could take. This thing right here. Oh, that's right. This is the weird burial site. There's nothing here. Those are dogs that are buried down there, and possibly a horse's head, because this could be an after battle kind of mass grave situation. My guess. Okay, second thought is that I go back to the cemetery. Otherwise, I have to go back to town to the grocer. All because I was too kind to a sheep. Hopefully Ignatius stays where put for a little while longer. No one in the camp today.
Go!
Say that probably the best bet is just to go to the grocery, not to bother with the, not that much further. Indeed. I need a carrot. Double check my map. I think the trader has some vegetables. Otherwise, I'm going way the hell back down here. Yeah. It's a little lesson not to feed your quest items to the sheep. There. I don't know what he did. Go visit our friend. Practice our German.
Freund, ich bin gleich bei dir. Was willst du?
I would like a carrot.
I'll have a look at the wares.
Or a sheep. Oh, shit. Doesn't have any carrots.
Aye, maybe next time then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Grocer. 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 Right there. Oh, wait, there's one further. One there, one there. None up here. They're probably equidistant at this point, but I think I'll go south. Have a look. I haven't been down here that often, so what a fun opportunity to travel the lands, search of a carrot. The stuff legends are built on. That's what I wanted to say. But it is a nice day to take a ride through the country. Oh, my throat's starting to get that way again. Hour and a half in. So I'm just going to pause here for a second and go get some more water. I'll pause the game. The crows swoop in, and then I will swoop out and go get some water, and I will be right back. Alright, back again. New hydration opportunities await, so hopefully my throat participate and cooperate the rest of the way through. This just reminds me that I got a part of a couple of my last streams were muted because of what Twitch picked up as copyright material, which it wasn't. So there's a dispute mechanism that I went through to reverse that. I think I got my way. I've got the tunes that I use for starting and be right back and ending are all copyright free. Yeah, I think that's what I want to say. And I have it all listed on my page too, what the sources are. So I guess one of them sounded similar enough to a copywritten song to take it down for a short time. Now we're good. And jump back into game as well. With the copywritten crows. This I haven't tried yet. Throwing stones will only attract people if they don't see you throw it and they're close enough to hear the sound, so you can use it as a distraction, which might be useful at some point. Also, a caution, if you throw stones directly at people, you'll make them mad and they'll want to punish you for it. Or you're for it. So I'll go back in here. Lots of traffic today. So we're headed towards this grocer right here, and we'll loop back up. Pretend that this didn't happen. Little diversion to pick up a carrot that was lost along the way. Happens to the best of us.
Did you hear about what happened at the big Hail Pilgrim?
Hail to you. Okay, just make sure I'm heading in the right direction now. South. Good open country here. Great place for a horse. So yeah, tonight I'm streaming on both Twitch and YouTube. Still amusing myself with that venture. It seems to be working okay. Surely they must have carrots.
This horse must have cost a pretty grosh.
Cabbage right there. Strange man in town. I'll wash up before I get here, since I've been riding a horse for a while. Now who? Easy.
Ave Maria.
Ave Maria. No,
What are you doing here?
no, I'm not going in there. Made a mistake. Am I in the wrong place? Yeah, there's a grocer right there. Just not seeing the sign. That's not a grocery. It's the outside wall. Who do I buy from? Nope. She's gonna get mad at me. There's the goods, but I don't see anyone vending them. Hired hand, he's no help to me.
Wanted to break in here, did you?
No, I want to buy some groceries, man.
Clear off and don't bother me.
I don't have my reputation's not very high here, obviously. So everyone kind of
Be on your way.
doesn't really want to deal with me. All right.
Was that you?
Bunny of concern again. Let's... I don't see any carrots over here. Maybe over here. I'm running through their fields. Oh, they hate me. Hate me so much. Lovely melons. Well, this is very confusing. I don't see the store. Came all this way. Some quality groceries. Guess I head back to Samin then. My options are limited at this point, so. Well, because I need a carrot. Headed west. We'll have better luck here. At least in Samin, they know who we are, so. Hey, Noah, thanks very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Doing a little ride through the country here. Search of a carrot. Yeah, I want to go up here, I think. Connect with the main road. I hope everyone's having a good Friday night. Glad to see the weekend here.
Quick!
Probably do a little more streaming on the weekend as well. Maybe mix it up a little bit yet. I don't know yet what I'm going to do, actually. And here we are in Samin. That didn't take very long at all. Find our happy grocer here. You weren't so happy in the other place. There we go.
You have a kind masquerade, don't you?
Right.
Come and take a gander.
To
We've
what
got it
I
all.
have to say. Only a blind man can't see it. Sigismund is 1,000 times better than Wenceslas ever
Vegetables!
was. I
Fresh!
hear he's settled in Kuttenberg, and they can't praise him high enough in the city. He kicked out all...
Much more active town here, or village. And we have carrots, even better. I'm going to buy 2 just to be sure that I have enough. Complete this quest.
Thanks, and have a nice day, friend.
Rid of all the murderers and thieves.
Double check that I have it. Carrots, times 2.
They say they now mine silver so fast they started paving the
Vegetables!
streets with
Jesus.
Horseradish! Delicious horse!
Right in my ear.
Come and get
He
some
didn't
wonderful
look after the
horseradish!
kingdom at all. We should all thank God he's finally sent us a good ruler. Just as good as his father, Charles.
You speak the truth!
So this kind of reinforces the idea that there's a civil war going on right now. in Bohemia. There's the king who's been somewhat irresponsible in his duties, and then a challenger, who's the king of Hungary, has ridden in with his mercenary army, and he destroyed Henry's village and killed his parents, and they've been making their way through the countryside. That's sort of the backdrop for the main story, for some of the plots in this latest version of the game, where we actually have to make our way into the castle up here in the distance and try to sway the local lord to support the one side of the Civil War. So that's what it's all about right now so far in the game, is to try to work our way into the castle to have that conversation. We also know from the very start of the game, there's a battle scene, and one could surmise that the battle's based on the Hungarian king laying siege to a castle, perhaps that one sometime in the future. So that could be the sort of the repercussions of supporting the wrong side. Having the Hungarian king swoop in again. We'll have to see how it goes, though. Get away way before we get there. Way to go. And I'm gonna see the map. So we need to get back up here and complete that quest with Ignatius the sheep. Learn a little horseback riding along the way. At this point, I've pretty much explored the known map. There may be more to come that I'm just not aware of, because I haven't been watching other streamers play. I'm trying to just make this as fresh as I can. But we've traveled pretty much the limits of the known map. I have a pretty good idea of how the countryside works here. On horseback, it's not that big. It's fairly quick to make your way from one end to the other. It's the village of Troskowitz, which is below Trotsky Castle. Slow down a little. Yeah, this game's a little bit slower paced, no doubt about it. The combat scenes can be pretty hectic, but there haven't been that many so far. I mean, I've been avoiding a few of them because my combat skills are not quite where it really warrants going into a lot of risky situations, because I'd end up losing, especially when the odds kind of stacked against me. Now I've got my dog companion, wherever he went. He can help me in combat. He can distract some of the enemies, so helps me with the odds a bit. But up against a seasoned soldier, Henry still struggles because his combat skills aren't that great yet. At least he has decent armor, so I mean, so far it's just sort of been slowing down the inevitable as he gets slowly worn down and fatigued and then defeated. But at some point that won't happen. Hopefully. But I have to keep practicing combat skills, and these shepherd's quests have been helpful because I've been fighting a few wolves at a time. I'm just about to finish one off up here. Now that I have the carrot I need to complete the quest and get the sheep back into the pen. Just up over this ridge. it's a much different pace than some of the games I play and some of the games that people stream as well. But for me, pleasantly so, because it's mostly about exploration so far.
Whoa.
So I could track down Ignatius again and bring him into the pen. See if I can find him. Oh, you are a ram. You're a ram. Looking for rams. Don't know if he wandered back down over the hill again. Hopefully not. There he is. Bet that's him. Nope. Oh, shit. I spent my day tending sheep, basically, or killing wolves. Ramp. The ramp. Ignatius? Nope. Nope. Ignatius is a less social sheep, so he may have gone back down over the ridge. But he should be following me because I've got carrots in my pocket now, so maybe I'll put them in my pouch just to make sure that I'm on his side here. There we go. But we may have to go over the hill and have a look to see if he's wandered back down. I'll wash up first. Wash away the trail. Oop. Try to get this done before darkness falls. Hopefully he's not dead in the field down here. There were still a few wolves left that I hadn't completely dispatched. I wounded a few of them, killed a couple, so they could come back. Where was that? Nice little grassy field down here. Mutt will help me if I find any more wolves. There he is. Silly sheep. Uh-oh. Wolves back too? Come on, buddy.
What do you think about the situation in our country? You're right there. It's full of bandits and humans. Of course. Can't
There, he's
forget about
following me.
wolves. I absolutely agree.
Let's go up the hill. What do you want about? Oh, that's one of the wolves we killed. Come on, Ignatius. Thank you, Mutt. Come on. Get this thing over with. Come on, buddy. We get jumped by bandits or something. We're doing this for the second time because I fed him the carrot too soon. I didn't get him back into the pen first, so I had to go buy another carrot and do it all over again. Come on, bud. Up here, up here. Almost home. Day's almost gone. What? Stubborn little thing. Henry the Great Warrior, leader of sheep. Go on, guys. Go, Ignatius. We gotta go inside here. That is victory right there. That is how it's done. We'll chat with Stanislav and be on our way.
Good doggy, good boy. Well, I'm back.
So, what happened? Don't keep me in suspense.
So I brought you Ignatius,
That's wonderful of you. I thought he'd be done for.
and he almost was too. The wolves were just coming for him.
Then you have my admiration. I'd have probably run for the hills.
So I deserve some kind of reward, don't I?
Absolutely, absolutely. Here, you have everything I can afford. You got that thorn out of my side. Or rather, that wolf from my arse. You deserve it all. And if you want to help someone else,
Okay.
then there's Natan hereabouts. Not a name you hear often, eh? Well, not everyone can be called Hans or Dorothy. His parents had a bit of imagination. Unlike some folks. Now, where was I? Oh, right. Natan's herd
Natan.
grazes to the west of Semi. He's got a nice little place there. I've got to give him that. Maybe he's also having some trouble. Take care for now.
All right, on to the next shepherd. Let me just see what I got there. Got some items. Nothing major, but I think we picked up a little bit of food. Some potions again. Another marigold one. And maybe that was it. Oh, I did see there was, yeah, we got a few groschen and a lucky die. So they're worth different amounts too, so that's interesting. Collectibles for the dice game that we gamble on occasionally. Go Bubbles. And just check the time too. We're almost at a daylight. I don't want to skip time. I just want to see what time it is. Probably like 6 or 7. So we can just get a room at the tavern here. That might be the thing to do. And Samin. Oh, here it is. So just north of Samin is the next shepherd who we can help. And again, work on pushing those combat skills a little bit higher. Earn a few groschen along the way. So it's just, yeah, it's kind of interesting the way it went from to start the whole game off with these incredible combat scenes and this basically Henry and Sir Hans running for their lives and lots of combat, and now there's much less. So again, there's a bunch of quests where we're trying to piece together things to get us into this wedding party. And occasional combat, bits of combat, but really, again, it's if it's any more than one-on-one right now, it's quite challenging for Henry. And some of them have been fighting like against 4 or 5 different bandits or different things, different adversaries. He really has to pick his way through those. And one thing that has helped is the Twitch drops that were from the start of the game, which has allowed me to have pretty good armor rather, and a few good weapons and a shield. It'd be a much different level of progression and ability to move things forward if I'd just been fighting with the things that I found in game. Oh. Hornet. I really want to talk to him. He might chase me down here. Check the time now. So yeah, it's just 7:30. Oh, it's not. It's 9:30. It's quite late. It's light quite late here.
I'll be right there.
Good day.
Bless. I wish you
What we got here today? Some guards. Plus the innkeeper. Maybe she'll rent a room.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
She refused it before because we had a bar fight here earlier. So
Can I spend the night here?
We're not really
she doesn't want to.
here.
Just the one night's enough. All I need is to spend the night.
For a few groschen, there's some room on the hay.
Beautiful.
All right? I'll pay. Here's some groschen for you.
Very well. Feel free to sleep on the hay, but don't go wandering around my home.
Okie.
Well, from what I hear, Lord Samin's
I think it's just right over here. Yeah. Not very fancy, but it is shelter. And like I said, it'll give us a chance to get ready for tomorrow and on to fight the next set of wolves. I was saying about games I haven't finished. I still haven't finished Baldur's Gate 3. What are the other ones? Probably 2 or 3 others that I have like 3/4 of the way completed and never finished them off. So, but when you spend a lot of time away from them, it's almost worthwhile. Or it almost feels like it's worthwhile to go back and start over again. Cyberpunk's another one. There we go, refreshed and ready to go again. Wash up quickly. Don't need to. Had a clean sleep apparently. Just north of Samin, but I just want to double check. Okay, looks good. Off we go. Actually, I'm going to check my nourishment level's a bit low. Guess we'll eat these carrots now. And everything else is dried, I think. Gets us back to a good state. Good shape to be fighting off a wolf or two. Okay, this takes a turn north. I don't want that road. Just down the valley a little bit. One thing I could try to do is find where that treasure is at today. Could be a thing. Mercenary. Kinds of horses out this morning. But yeah, it's an interesting change of pace from my usual Tarkov raids or playing Daisy or something like that. Well, Daisy's probably a little different because it's the timeline for Daisy is a bit different. More of a slower progression for the most part. I guess it depends on which map you play. But yeah, some of the raid games, it's definitely lower like than a Hunt or a Tarkov. I think that's the Shepherd's Hut right up here. For me, it's nice to have an exploration game in the mix somewhere. I get some joy out of that. Discovering things. Get up on this hill and look at the map again. I think it's right here, though. Yeah, that definitely looks like a shepherd. So if there's wolves, there's probably down in these hills, or down in these woods. They're not large sections of forest, but maybe they probably don't need large sections. The hideaway.
Silly doggy.
Natan. Becker.
The other shepherd said you might need some help. Did you lose a sheep or something?
Aye, I did. It used to be a sheep would wander off and get lost in the woods sometimes, but now it's different. Now, several of them get lost all at once, and I never find them again. The last time was a few days ago.
Do you think wolves are behind it?
Well, that's what's so mysterious. I never found no wolf tracks.
Someone
Find it
stealing them.
strange they'd just disappear.
You're not the only one. I found a pool of blood and a sheep's ear nearby, but no sign of the animals. It's almost like someone ate them whole. Only they didn't like that ear.
Oh, I'm a bit of an expert when it comes to finding lost sheep. I can help you.
Well, that'd be bloody nice of you. I can't even get a wink of sleep over it.
Where can I find that place with the blood?
Not far from here, over by the crossroads. Just please be careful. It could be a werewolf.
That would
Werewolf.
be good. I'm no monster slayer.
If it is a werewolf, just turn tail and come back. We'll get a group of fellas together and go and sort it out. Pitchforks, torches, holy water and all that. I just don't want to cause a panic before we know what we're dealing with.
So you're sending me in as bait?
You look like someone who doesn't scare easy and knows how to fight, unlike me. I reckon you can handle it.
All right then. But what if it turns out they're just ordinary wolves?
Then you can bring me their ears and I'll reward you. See you later, my friend.
I think we're hunting a sheep thief, but we'll see. See what we're dealing with. That's not it. It's a different quest. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Hunting a werewolf. Okay, so just the crossroads over the hill here. Not very far. Near the Wandering Drunk. I'm gonna go on foot. Actually, no. We're gonna do the recce on horseback. Till we know what we're dealing with. Should be like right in here. That is a rock. Pretty quiet anyway. Looking for a blood trail again, like we've seen before. Or carcass. It's really interesting. Arrow in a tree.
A broken arrow. Could it be our werewolf hunts sheep with a bow? I wonder if Mutt would be able to track him down.
Let's find out.
Search.
Let's go, buddy. You can find him. So it could be a poacher of sheep. Could be some of the mercenaries from one of these armies that are kind of hiding in the woods. Could be this drunk dude. For a midnight snack. Under the apple trees. Give him room to do his work. Top-notch sniffer that he is. I don't like this dense brush thing. Did I lose him? Shit. There he goes. I think he starts barking when he actually gets on the trail or something, but or it's a hot trail. I'm not going to pull out my sword yet, just in case there's a way to talk out of this, but talk our way out. Okay. Yeah, these rocks look like they could be. There's someone right there. Just one? Nope. Okay, we're falling back. On what? Go, buddy. Go report our findings and see what... It says an encampment, but I don't know of whom. I'm a little bit bit scared about getting pulled off my horse in these woods, but... There's one. And there's another guy down below. I could probably pick them off independently. I just don't know who they are. Where'd this guy go? Up on the rocks. He was, there he is. They have bows too. There's another one. There's 3. I might be able to get some backup, I'm not sure. See if we can report it though. No werewolf. Where'd our friend go? I don't know who that dude is down there. Let's ask him. Probably not talking though. It's a crossbow. Band. Interesting. I don't usually see bandits out on their own. I don't know if there'd be any consequences to me taking them down or not, but let's stay with the plot here for now. Where did he go? Under the tree, of course.